So one of the reasons I wanted to learn guitar was, or one of my favorite songs before I learned guitar and kind of made me want to learn guitar was Under the Bridge. It's just a really cool song. So what I'm gonna do is actually got a lot of requests for it, which is cool over the past year. A lot of my even younger students have wanted to learn it, so it's pretty cool. It's still a popular song because I kind of like some of that older Red Hot Chili Peppers. The newer stuff's pretty good, but I really like some of that older stuff like Under the Bridge and Kiss the Girl and Give It Away and stuff. I think those are really good songs from that era. So what I'm going to do is break the song into a few parts so you can follow along part by part, or if you're more advanced and just kind of want to see how to do it overall, just skip to the last part. I'm not sure how many parts I'm going to break it into, but I find that I definitely have to break this into parts because it's pretty tough. So I've been teaching for a long time, so I'm going to kind of try to simplify things. And if you're more advanced and you have a more advanced question, let me know. Or if you think something's wrong or anything, if you have any concerns about it, just leave a comment or send me a message or do like a response vid and I'll try to help. So here's the intro. I'm just going to play it and I'll break it down. Go into that. One thing, it's kind of weird when you look this song up, you have to get the official video to get this. I was kind of going crazy when my students were requesting it because a lot of them have iPhones and you can't get the official video because it's one of those Vivo videos. And I really liked that, but the other version is like a live version or something and just doesn't have this in the intro. And the ending of the song just is off, and like Anthony Kiedis' vocals just don't sound as good in it. So make sure you get the official version that has the in the intro. So here's what you do. You put your pinky on 5 on the A string, and then you gotta set it up so that your third finger is on 4, first finger's on 2, and middle finger is on 3. So this is a pretty hard shape if you've never done it before. It's actually not that bad once you got it. This is a D major chord. It's basically like moving C major over a whole step, 2 frets, and it's D major. So 5, 4, 2, 3. So make sure you can do this. Like this might take you if you've never seen this before. When I first saw this when I was learning guitar, I thought it was real hard, but it's not that bad. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pluck you're gonna go up the strings and then back down. So let me show you the right hand real quick. So it's like I'm holding that shape down. You just hold it down. Like you don't need to lift your fingers up. You just gotta hold it down. Then so make sure you can do that. So A string, D string, G string, D string, B string, G string. So make sure you can do that first. That's the most important thing, even if it takes you a few days to get that. Because if you can't do that, the rest of it's going to be real hard. Whoops. Okay, so once you got that, then what you do is then you relax your hand, but keep your third finger down. So you got to make sure you can do this with all the fingers down. You don't want to go. I was kind of doing that to show where I was picking. It's got to be held down. Then you relax everything except your third finger. Then you go. So that your third finger is already where it needs to be. So it's 4th fret, 2nd fret, pinky on 5, 4, and just get fast at that. And then you keep that finger there. So 4, 2, 5, 4, and then you do an F sharp major bar chord, which is, and the picking here on this chord is exact same as we did on this shape, except you start on this note. So if you look, check out my right hand on this F sharp major bar chord. It's the same, it's like the same sort of pattern. Okay, so bar chords are hard, so if anyone has any questions about this, I can do like a whole video on how to play this chord. But I'm just going to assume if you're trying to learn the song, you know how to do this type of a chord, and it's major. Make sure your middle finger's right there. But I'd be happy to do another video on just this chord. So far we have. And then you put your third finger, so your third finger's not where it needs to be, you gotta move it up there. This riff's a little different. It's 4, 2, 5, 2. So after you do the F sharp major, oops, 4, 2, 5, 2. And then this is hard, you gotta go like this. Third finger here, hammer on. So from 4 to 5. Keep your pinky down. Third finger moves up to there. And we're getting back to this shape. So this is the hardest part. I could do a whole lesson on just this. Check out my right hand here. It's so maybe this is hard. This is pretty hard. Okay, so that's the hardest part in my opinion, and then this is pretty hard too. So you get up there, then you relax your hand and you go middle finger to pinky. It's a hammer on pull up. Whoops. So actually you can keep this finger down. So I would just get good at that separate. So alright, so here's this whole thing, this part. Whew. Definitely kind of works your hand out doing this shape. So here's the whole thing so far. Then after we got that, then these fingers need to go down here and you slide like this. So they're on 5, 4, and they slide up to 7, 6. So riff, F sharp, riff, hammer on, that deal, and then slide back to F sharp. Alright, so now that's really it. That's all the parts. Now I'm just going to play it full speed so you can sort of process it, and then slow. And again, this is a hard intro, so like if one part is not making sense, like if it's the bar chord, or if it's this shape, or if it's this or this, there's a lot of stuff in here. Like I've been playing guitar for a long time, and the first time I had to learn this, I've been probably playing for a few years, and there's definitely stuff in it I hadn't really seen before that was a little tricky. I mean, now I actually use all this stuff in here, like when I'm playing, it's pretty useful to know all this stuff. But here we go. Here's fast, then slow, and then just send me some questions if you need more about it. So. That's what they do the last time. You either loop it, or the last time you just do this. they go into the next part, which I'm going to make a video for. So here's fast, and then I'm going to show the right hand instead of the left hand. And then the right hand, I'll just do only the right hand fast. And I could do a whole lesson on just this because this is kind of hard. If you're learning this song, I imagine you've been playing for a while. To there. So this really hurts your hand, especially on acoustic. It's much easier to play this on electric guitar. Maybe I'll make like a full video of the whole thing on electric later, but I have my acoustic right now, so this is it. So yeah, this is hard to learn if you've never seen it before. This should be pretty easy if you're learning the song. This is a little tricky. And the hardest part, I think, is especially this, because you got to do a hammer on and get your finger up there. So I'm sure people have questions about this. Just leave a comment. If something's wrong with it, definitely let me know. I've taught the song a bunch of times, and it would suck if I'm teaching it a little wrong, so just let me know. Or if you want me to do like a video on any of those separate parts, like, you know, I could spend 10 minutes on each of those little pieces of this. And it's harder to teach through video because like when I'm teaching in person, I could just grab the person's finger and like show them what to do. So let me know. All right, bye.